Hello and welcome back to Only Analog and another episode with quite possibly my favourite location to date. This particular spot has been on my landscape tick list for a while now, and I've finally made plans on a last minute trip to make it possible. And I was not disappointed. Trust me when I say you're going to want to stick around for some of these photos. So me, Tash and the pups decided to pack up the car and head down to sunny Wales, just on the outskirts of Snowdonia. But of course, the weather had other plans to test my photography limits. During my stay in Wales, I shot a number of rolls, particularly on the Pentax 6.7. With a forecast of fog, rain and extremely strong winds, we decided to head down to one of the surrounding villages for some breakfast and to see what we could find. I loaded some Portra 160 and got to shooting. I wasn't overly inspired with my first few shots, as all I could think about was that beautiful lighthouse and when I was going to get the chance to shoot it. And I didn't plan on heading out to the lighthouse today, so of course I only took a handful of rolls with a couple of colour and a few black and whites. But as luck would have it and the day went on, the strong winds pushed the overcast sky across into the sea, and we bundled back into the car to head down to the lighthouse. We parked the car and set off. After a 2-hour hike through the forest, we finally got our first look at this beautiful location. With the sky looking good and my photography excitement boiling up, I wasted no time in taking these. I feel like this spot is not very well documented or overly popular. Maybe it was the weather, but it felt like we had the whole place to ourselves, and what an incredible view of the beach in Snowdonia. This was a very, very special visit and created some of my favourite landscapes to date. I would have loved to have had a couple more rolls of colour for the Pentax, but I'm such a sucker for the black and white with landscapes. The HP5 and Tmax 100 I used today absolutely nailed the mood I was aiming for. I often find if I get too excited about a certain location, I get a little bit disappointed with my results from expecting too much. But I was so incredibly happy with these, they're exactly what I imagined. so lucky and absolutely spoilt with the weather. Being there during sundown created some really beautiful shadows and contrast that I probably couldn't have been able to capture during midday. This is by far my favourite shot of the day. The contrast between the grass, the lighthouse and the background are absolutely spot on, and I love the textures of the tall grass. This is definitely one for the portfolio. We all had an incredible day, and this place will always have a special place now. I will definitely be returning in the near future. The next few days consisted of rain, wind and fog, which the dogs were also very unhappy with, but it did make for some interesting compositions. I'm always a little bit hesitant to take my Pentax 6.7 out in these conditions, so I also did a lot of shooting on my Canon 7 and my Canon A1, which will be released very soon in a separate video. We did, however, get one more really nice day before we left, and of course you can't go to Wales without visiting a waterfall. So as I said earlier, I will be releasing another video on Wales. So if you've liked what you've seen today and you want to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. It means the absolute world to us. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and hit the like button while you're there. Thank you very much for coming along and watching today, and we will catch you very soon in the next one. Peace.